What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil John. Lil John. Pick your meat click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time now.
Hey, I'm Ron from Shipyard Emporium. Today we're brewing I call it a Ginger Ninja, and it's basically an amber ginger wheat beer. It'll be hopefully around 6% alcohol, easy drinking, and have a nice ginger snap to the end of the finish of the beer, so it'll be nice. On these numbers, just to show off the ginger that we're using at the final and this organic ginger that we got from a local bunch. One of the other Tuesday beers we did, I called it a Girl Scout Scout, and it was a chocolate stout base with cocoa chocolate, and I brewed it with peppermint extract, so it had a true thin mint type of a flavor to it, and we garnished that with a cupcake from Bee's Knees that was a dark chocolate peppermint cupcake. So it had almost like a campfire smokiness to it. It wasn't over the top, and then I actually conditioned the keg with a pound of crispy cooked bacon. A pound of crispy cooked bacon and maple syrup, so it had that really true bacony, country bacon flavor. We talked about doing a separate menu for that night and doing an all bacon menu for the restaurant in general, so we would have the beer to accompany anything on the menu that day. And with that, we cut a hole in it and served it with a fried quail egg. It's like a cowboy egg with a hole in it, toast with the egg in the middle. And that was our garnish. It was actually hanging from the glass, was the cowboy egg. Today we're doing what's called a single infusion mash, which means we're basically just blending the malts with the hot water and aiming for a gold temperature, and we'll just let that rest. What's happening right now as we speak is the natural enzymes in the grain will convert the starches that are also in the center of the grain into simple sugars. The same thing happens with a banana when it sits on your counter. When it's green, it's very starchy, kind of bland. But as those enzymes start to work on that banana, it gets very sweet. At the end of the process, it's brown and mushy and doesn't taste that good. It doesn't have a good texture to it, but it's very sweet, like a plantain at a Cuban restaurant. So that's what we're after today. We're going to accelerate that process at this temperature and convert all these starches into simple sugars. I started brewing in about 1989, 1990 out of necessity. I love good beer, but my wallet didn't. I was a grad student at UCF and working on my master's degree, and basically gave it up. Long story short, gave it up for the beer business, and I've been with Shipyard since then. A native of Altamont Springs, and just fell in love with beer and love craft brewing in general. I have a passion for brew culture, beer culture, and the beer business in general, and just have been brewing since then, both on a homebrew scale and with Shipyard for 15 years. National medals, Southeast Homebrewer of the Year, a couple years in a row back in the 90s, but I don't know, just the idea of taking that homebrew prowess and idea to the next level, as well as commercial brewing. When I ran the brewery at the airport for 5 years, bringing those two together in this environment at the Emporium kind of brings that production brewing side, commercial brewing side, and that home brewing art factor to play together, and allows me to brew different stuff and just be very, I hate the term whimsical, but brewing on a whim, and when something hits me, it's like, wow, let's try that, let's try this, let's try that, talk to the chef, see what's in season, what fruits are in season, what vegetables are in season, and brew on that schedule kind of thing. This Friday, for instance, brewing a Zellwood sweet corn. Zellwood sweet corn's in season right now. It's very, very different, very local, and brewing with that. Still not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but I just know I'm brewing with 28 pounds of Zellwood sweet corn tomorrow. But also you can get For instance, this I'm a big fan of this. I eat about a half a loaf of it a day. But it's a great Gorgonzola walnut bread. That's awesome. The multigrain we use in a lot of our sandwiches is really good. And we also use some malted barley in that to kind of complement the beer. And the baguette. Some beer bread, where we'll take some of the leftover beer from the brewery and make bread out of it. We got an event Saturday with a group of coming in from Tampa, and we're going to do a different loaf of bread for them, just for them coming in, and the bread will be for sale for the customers.
Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, go drop with it. Do a step with it, put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me, I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that perk fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got Patron in my cup. I pop, I drink. I'm a Patron and perk, I can't think. I'm blown to go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it.
A little body to the finished beer, as well as some crystal malts to give it the richness and the red color that I'm after, the amber color that I'm after for this beer.
Straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day.